welcome to episode 2 of Unpopular Opinions. Today I'll be discussing why Edward Norton makes a better Hulk than Mark Ruffalo. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned till the end for my question of the day. We'll be picking our favorites from your comments and presenting it in our next Unpopular Opinions. So first of all, why do so many people seem to like Mark Ruffalo better? I think a huge reason is because he's in these big movies that everyone likes. Very few people dislike the Avengers, Age of Ultron, etc. that he appears in. Whereas much less of Marvel fans have, first of all, ever even seen the Hulk, and even fewer of those who've seen it have actually enjoyed it. It's a lot easier to like an actor in a movie that you already enjoy than it is to like an actor in a movie that was mediocre or worse. This is why I think Edward gets such a bad rap. My first point is that I liked Edward's portrayal of Bruce Banner better than Mark's, and a couple reasons for this. One is I liked how he cared for the people around him. More than just, oh, I don't want to turn into the Hulk because I might hurt people. He's actually actively out there helping people. We get a glimpse of this at the very beginning of the Avengers where we see him acting as a doctor, but beyond that, we don't see this again, and I really enjoyed it. My second point about Bruce is that I liked the younger version of him. He seemed more vulnerable and concerned and honestly uncertain and scared, and all of that made him appear more relatable and human, which made me like the character more. I also liked Edward's Hulk better than Mark's, and again, there's a couple reasons for this. One of which is I liked how he was the right balance of awareness. In Mark's Hulk, he's either completely the Hulk, or later on as we see in Endgame, he's kind of a blend of Hulk and Bruce. And spoilers, I didn't like that too much. But in this movie, in The Incredible Hulk, he's a really good balance. There's just a glimmer of Bruce in the Hulk, and I liked that. I liked how that plays into his decisions. Also, I liked how, tying into that, how much he's able to remember. So in the first, in Hulk movie, he can remember just glimpses and flashes of his time as the Hulk when he's back in Bruce. Whereas when Mark is playing, we don't see that at all. He can't remember anything. And I like the flashes of the memories because that leads to character motivation, it leads to his vulnerability, it makes him more relatable and interesting. Another reason why I liked Edward's Hulk better is this character really cares about turning into the Hulk or about not turning into the Hulk. He cares about the people around him, and because of that, he tries to suppress the Hulk. He has a heart rate monitor, and as soon as he sees his heart rate going up, he goes through his breathing exercises. He tries to calm himself down, whereas Mark, it feels like the instant Bruce gets angry, it's like, okay, well, I guess I'm turning into the Hulk now. That's kind of unfortunate. And Edward's Hulk cares more, Edward's Bruce cares more and reins it in. Another point why I liked Edward better than Mark is because when we see Natasha and Bruce start to have feelings for each other, I personally didn't like this very much, and one of the reasons I didn't like it is because the age gap just seems weird. I mean, Mark looks like he's some middle-aged man, whereas Scarlett Johansson, who plays Natasha, looks like she's in her 20s maybe, and I don't actually know the ages of these actors, but visually on screen, the age gap between the characters just seemed odd to me, and I feel like if Edward were still playing Bruce, this wouldn't have been a factor. My final point as to why I like Edward better is because he just seemed more expressive. In all of his emotions, he had more range. You could really see the emotions playing out on his face, whereas Mark just seems really stoic most of the time. And for a character like Bruce, whose whole point is he gets angry and turns into the Hulk, you want to be able to see that. You want to see the emotions, you want to see the struggle, and then finally the outburst of anger. That's important for a character like this. And I found that Edward just did it better. Period. So finally, I have a question of the day for you all. Which was your favorite appearance of the Hulk in any of the Marvel movies he appears in, and why? See you next time, nerds.
Don't say it! Don't you say it! Left. Come on!